Welcome back. Blurred Lines, March Madness 2020 Inside Sales Incentive. I am ready to get this thing kicked off. What about you guys?
I'm ready.
Welcome.
Favorite time of the year right now.
My co-host Patrick Broussard, special guest today, Joseph Shelton, our Customer Sales Success Manager. We are here at the home of the National Championship, LSU Fighting Tigers, and we are ready to get this thing started. Let me tell you this, we got some brand new rules around March Madness. We're going full Vegas style with this one. We're going to have a point spread. It's going to be when it's different channels against different channels, trying to make it a little bit more fair and equitable. Those outbound guys just ran away with it last year. They put a hurt on almost every team out there. So we're going to make it a little bit more fair this year. And now we got something called a buzzer beater. Joseph, tell them what a buzzer beater is.
It's a diaper dandy, baby. For all you Cinderella teams that want to get a increase in your percentage, 30% increase. All you got to do is hit on your CBCC, IPC, Managed Wi-Fi, and CBSS. 30% increase on your bracket.
Strategic Products is where it's at. Now, round one. Patrick, what we got?
Well, we're going to go over the brackets real quick. And again, you wouldn't think looking at me I'm much of a basketball guy, but I love this. So I'm going to touch on each of the first round matches and make our predictions right here live. First round, we've got Chris Scott versus Stacey Kinney. Now, the 16 versus the 17 seed, this is kind of a coin flip, but if I remember correctly at Summit, Stacey was whining about being understaffed or short a few head
3,
count.
4, something.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to go with Chris Scott. I think he takes that one in the first round. Second, we've got Melanie Giju against Kim Durant. Now, I don't know if you saw Melanie, but if this is a basketball competition, she's about 6'7", I think. She could dunk on Shaq. This one's going to Melanie. Next round, yours truly versus Ashley Williams. Now, this is probably the most lopsided of all the first round matches. Ashley's a newcomer, untested. It's kind of unfair, really, but Ashley, I believe you guys are going to get some socks or something like that for going to the consolation bracket, but
no disappointment this year.
Team Broussard moves on for sure. Now, the last match on the left side of the bracket, you've got Garrett Kelly against Chris Delner, an Arizona matchup. Well, last year Kelly was kind of all bark and no bite, and frankly, I'm a little afraid of Delner. He's a big guy, and if you ever heard him talk from Boston, I'm a little bit intimidated, so I'm going to give this to Delner to avoid any repercussions in the future. Next, Freddie Ortiz. We're on the other side of the bracket now. Freddie Ortiz versus Kimberly Williams. Now, for those of you that were at Summit, how can you go against Freddie after that speech? I mean, he led his 7-year-old basketball team to the Biddy World Championship. And he said his team is like a bunch of 7-year-olds, so it shouldn't be any different for him now. I'm going to have to go with Freddie in this one. Next, well, you've got Eric Lipscomb against Charlie Ryan. Well, this ought to be a good one. Eric is fully staffed this year, and Charlie, I think he still might be kind of sore from doing the Macarena and getting the gas. So I'm going to have to go this year with Eric Lipscomb's retention team taking out Charlie Ryan. Next, Jeff Lindauer.
Lindauer.
Oh, jeez. We got Lindauer against Jeff Hatfield. Now, this one, believe it or not, might be kind of hard to call because Hatfield always looks like he's got something up his sleeve. He's got that kind of blue steel look about him, but I'm going to go against human nature right here. I'm going to go against my gut. And actually, look at this. How do you pick this guy? I'm going to have to go with Lindauer to win this match, believe it or not.
Lindauer it is.
Lindauer. And then the final match in the first round, Jeremy Miller time, going against the newcomer, Carrie Stevens, a true Beauty and the Beast contest here. Now, Jeremy Miller, I'm going to have to say welcome to the Monster Quota Club. That new inbound quota, I think Carrie takes you out in the first round. So that's how I see the first round shaping up. If I didn't call your name right here, it means you're a stud and you got to bye to the second round.
All right, so the picks are in, first round. We also had some other picks from Atlanta last week. Steve Riley, he's got Melanie to win it all.
Wow.
Jeff Breaux, he's got Otto to win it all. Team Otto.
Team Joe.
Hey, for me, I'm an East Coast guy, but I'm thinking maybe even Tyler Gray might stand a chance Ecom's just been doing phenomenal. They got the whole country that they sell into. I don't know. We're gonna see how this one rolls out, but I'm thinking Tyler might be in the winner's circle. So guys, look, focus on your strategic products. Let's get out there and make sure that we make this the best incentive again this year. We're gonna want you to participate in Blurred Lines this year. Send me, Patrick, all your comments, your best trash talk. We're gonna highlight somebody on the next one. We wanna know what your best trash talking is, and we'll get you out there. And we'll also do some kind of interviews as we go along these next couple of weeks. Till next time, enjoy Blurred Lines and go sell something.